It's beautiful. It's crazy how it's almost been 2 years. 2 years I've been away from my family. 2 years more than I thought I was ever gonna be away. I never envisioned that I would live alone, let alone away from my family more than I was with them. When I first moved into my apartment in 2024, I was ecstatic. I was ready to chase the world. I was ready to go out and start living on my own. I thought I would have loved it. And it had its perks, some silence, some peace. But slowly those things that I thought were peaceful soon made me anxious. Now, whenever I walked into the door, I looked forward to nothing. When I opened the door, I thought I would be greeted with hugs and kisses. Instead, I got greeted with silence. And the silence overbeared me. It felt as if somebody was banging a drum in my ear. Like I knew every single second I was alone. I never envisioned myself being alone or feeling lonely, but I did. That independence that I so wanted then seemed to be a curse. I didn't like seeing the silence, and thus I spent a lot of time away from home. I spent it in the library, I spent it outside, but the issue was that my home was not at school. At the end of the day, I always had to come back. But what did that make me do? It made me feel tired. I was restless, but I knew as soon as I would go home, I would hear it. The silence. And what made it worse was going home, because it was a reminder of the fact that I missed them, that I was lonely, that I was away. It reminded me of the fact that I was getting older. Seeing my mom, my dad, each time I saw them again, they seemed to look a little more tired, a little older. And ever since I was little, I always reminded myself of that fact. At first, when I was little, I used it as a flex, like, oh, my mom is this old, my dad is this old. And then I got into middle school and high school, and I sat into the reality and I said, no, I don't want you to grow older. I actually want you to stay with me. And I was already cultivating these thoughts. And then just imagine I left. And now I think about it. I think about it all the time. I think, could I be using my time more wisely? Is there any way that I can make sure that you're taken care of? Can I even accomplish that in my time? Being in college reinforced that fact in me that, no, I don't want you to suffer. I want to be able to take care of you. I want to be there for you. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to sit in the silence. But sometimes I think to myself, is that even possible? Can I even accomplish anything that great or amass something that big? Those are just thoughts that I have, but the more time that passes, the more I feel guilty, but also unaccomplished. I want to do so much. I want to be able to provide, but I still feel too little, even though I told myself that I always wanted to get to this point. I always wanted to be a big kid. I always wanted to be older. I always wanted the independence. I always wanted to do this and do that, and I realized that it's not greener on the other side. It makes me rethink that I should have cherished those moments more when I was little. And even now I find myself feeling bad. In some instances, I don't want to do something, but then I think back and I'm like, how many more times will I be able to do this with you? How many more times can I be with my family? How many more times can I have conversations with you? And that thought makes me scared. When I was little, I thought I wanted the independence. I thought I wanted to live alone. I thought I wanted to be away. But in reality, what I wanted was for everybody to be together. The family that I have now, they're the only people I've ever known. They're people I know that won't judge me for who I am or what I want to do, what I want to be. People that I know will be honest with me. And I've only realized that now. I was always told growing up that family is everything. Family will always be there for you. And I was like, yeah, whatever, But it's the truth. And I feel bad for those that have never felt that love before, that don't have a family or don't have people that they can say are their family. Family is not just blood to me. Family is everybody that's truly there for you, that you can truly depend on. And I've been away from mine for so long. I thought I wanted independence, but in reality, I was just someone that was reaching out, no direction. Growing up, I only had 4 people in my family. And thus I looked at other families and I felt a little jealous. I felt, well, why isn't my family bigger? Why don't I know my cousins? Why don't I have grandparents? And I realized that it's not even about that. And when it comes time to raise my own family and to love and to care for them, I'll make sure that I taught them the same lessons mine did. And not only that, but grow the family, grow the love, grow the support. As my family was very little, I had 4 people in my family, really. I started off this video with thoughts, but for 2026, what I want to be is someone that gets stuff done. And I think that's what I struggled to grasp. I wanted to be independent, yes, but I thought that meant that I didn't need my loved ones around me. And that's just not true. I realize now that I can be independent, but I can also love, care, and grow with the people around me. And that's what I want to do. And I hope that if you're having those thoughts and those ideas of being a failure or being lonely, I want you to seek out conversation. I want you to look outside and look into other people around you. I talk to myself, and these are my therapy sessions, but you're listening in on them. And thus, it's mandatory that I give you my 2 cents on stuff. So go talk to people, go interact with people. Maybe even if it's not your blood family, go talk and go meet your new family or the people that you want to join in your family. And understand, in life you might have to fend for yourself, but you're not alone. That's something that's taken me a long time to realize. And shoot, even now I'm lonely. I'm in this city. I'm in a city that I have no connections, I have no people I know, but I'm here. I'm here for a grander purpose. And I say that I don't have connections, but I just haven't met them yet. And I just can't wait until I do. Anyways, I'm gonna catch you. I appreciate it. It's beautiful. I never thought that it was ever gonna look this nice.